Greetings, technology enthusiasts. I am Chandrahas and I am delighted to be here with you representing CyberBrainer. Do you not believe that the technology sector is advancing at an unprecedented rate, making this an opportune moment to acquire the skills that will facilitate your progress? With CyberBrainer, we are empowering you to take control of your own future. At CyberBrainer, we do not merely impart your interests. We assert that information is power, yet it is the application of knowledge that distinguishes you. Our courses are meant to equip you with essential skills, whether you are pursuing data science, understanding artificial intelligence, or delving into cybersecurity. Let us commence the session and seize the future today. Thank you.
Let's start today. Service level agreement. I'll tell you the high level overview. See, some process or some assignments are time bound assignments, right? Like if you got any fraud transaction, suppose your money got detected something somewhere else. You don't know what is the reason why your money got detected. You have to raise a complaint through customer care, right? By calling that bank. And like if you got some error in your ICICI card, you will call it into customer care and raise a dispute. Like whether it might be a fraud or you will raise one complaint, right? That complaint, when you will be raising it, you will be raising. If you got detected money today, you will be raising it within some time. Like whenever you saw the statement, like within 1 week or something else. But you cannot raise a complaint for something like a 2 years back transaction, right? 2 years or 3 years back transaction, you cannot log a complaint now itself. In Pega, some processes are time-bound process, which are based on a timeline. Suppose you have raised one complaint. That complaint was assigned to one operator in the background, some kind of operator. Now that operator has to work on that complaint within some 2 business days. Within 2 business days, 2 business days in the sense that is a time bound, right? That is what business is expecting. Business is telling you we will complete your request in 2 business days. Means that operator has to perform that one in 2 business days. But someone has to monitor, right? That 2 businesses who will have to monitor. No one will sit there and no one will monitor for all the operators, right? Whether they are completing tasks on time. Like that. Correct? They will use SLA on that particular assignment. SLA is nothing but service level agreement. They will define on that SLA how much time you are required to perform that particular task. SLL whenever the time period is done. Suppose there is one task. The task time period is 1 day. Suppose that operator didn't do anything in 1 day. Then that SLA will perform something based on our customization. Like it will perform some notifying manager or actually triggering an email. Whatever we configure, it will perform. You understand what I'm trying to say? Any questions? Or do you want me to repeat? Any questions till now? SLA is a time-bound process. SLA will be defined for each time-bound activity. Each time-bound assignment, the SLA we need to define. Like what is the C there are? There are mainly 2 types of times. One is a goal time. One is a deadline time. Goal time is the best time to complete the task. Suppose you have assigned some task. The goal is 5 minutes. Means, if you complete it within 5 minutes, that is good. But the deadline is the extreme time. Like you have to definitely complete within deadline. See, goal time is like a good amount of time. Like if you have completed the task in goal time, then that is good. But the deadline is the last amount of time. Like it is like the end point. You understand what I'm trying to say? Always a deadline must be greater than goal time. If suppose goal is 5 minutes, the deadline must be something around 10 minutes or 6 minutes or 7 minutes. The deadline must be greater than goal time. You got it. Got. You are in a CS admin, right? You see any service level agreement is there? I think it will be there in A. No, right. Technical you see once. It's not there. Then you see in process. You have it. Open any one of the service level agreement. See, if you come down, you can see the goal time there. Goal is there, right? Now on the top, you are in deadline. Here you have goal, right? They are calculating some goal time on some property. They are not defining. You click on that to set the value to property. Drop down is there. Calculate service levels. Drop down. Click on the problem. Interval when assignment is ready. Click on that. Whenever some assignment is ready, like whenever you have placed an order, it is asking for goal time, right? Days, minutes, seconds and all. You have to specify your goal time. If suppose goal time is reached, suppose you have mentioned 5 minutes. If goal time is reached, you can take some actions. Click on the plus icon on actions. On the right side, you have actually click on the plus icon and select an action. Click on select action. Those are many actions you can perform, like based on a requirement, what business is telling. You can notify the party. Notify party means you will notify the current operator or notify assignees, like whoever the operator got assigned. Those operators you can notify, like you will send one notification. Please do this particular task. The time is running out or something. Or notify manager. You can notify his manager also. Or else you can transfer. You can run your custom activity. You can run. These are the actions available. When suppose the goal time is reached, they will do. They might do or they might not do. The action is not a mandatory. If you come down, there is a deadline. For deadline also, it's the same. Whenever the deadline is reached, see they are running one activity. Click on that run activity. You can see what activity they are calling. There is some calling. There is an activity right in the below. Vijar and auto resolve. Here what they are doing, they are calling one some custom activity. If you open others SLI rule, go to the list of rules, the instances. Try to open any other SLI rule and see how actually they are working. Now go to previous tab. It's already open. Click on any other. Click on any other. See, they are notifying an assignee. It means they are just sending a notification to the assignee. Come down. This is when goal time is reached. When deadline is reaching, they are notifying the manager. Like, and task deadline is reached. Still it is pending from this particular operator. Like that. You understand goal and deadline. Past deadline. We will not discuss now. Past deadline will. That is a bit confusing. We will not discuss it. But do you understand it? What is an assignee? See the deadline. Time will always be calculated from goal time. Suppose a goal is 5 minutes. Deadline is 10 minutes. A goal time is done. 5 minutes is done. Now the deadline is 10 minutes. What does the 10 minutes mean? It will not count the 10 minutes from the starting. From goal time, it will continue. Now the actual time is 5 minutes only. It has left. You understand what I am trying to say, Chetan? Can you repeat one more time? What I am trying to say is like goal timing, the deadline must always be greater than goal time. Let's think the goal time is 5 minutes and the deadline time is 15 minutes. Now the task was assigned to you. You haven't, 5 minutes is done. Now still the task is pending. Now how much the deadline time is there for you? More 5 minutes. The deadline is 15 minutes, 10 minutes. 10 minutes is there? That's correct. There is not. It is not there for the 15 minutes is not there for you. Right? 10 minutes is left. Means the deadline time will calculate from goal time. Whenever the goal time is done, it will include that time also. The deadline 15 minutes means it is including the goal time. You understand? You didn't understand. Let me tell you one more time. If suppose our goal time is 1 hour means the best time to complete the task is within 1 hour and the deadline time is 3 hours. The deadline time is 3 hours. Means, what does that mean? After the goal time is reached, you are left only with 2 hours of time. Not 3 hours of time. Got? Right. Got. Deadline will always be calculated. Got? Deadline will always be calculated from goal time. Whenever the goal time is reached from there itself, the deadline will get calculated. Any question? Ultimately, let's say if I get assigned with any task and here I said goal is of 5 minutes and deadline of 10 minutes. Once I am done, let's say on specific event, I click on the web form like my task is started. After done with 5 minutes and yet not I achieved that task. Actually the deadline counter gets started and it will calculate from 10 like 10 minutes remaining 9 minutes remaining 8 minutes. Actually I will get a 15 minutes of time. No. That's what I'm telling you. You're not in 15 minutes. You'll get only 5 minutes of time. Let me correct once again. Goal time is 5 minutes and deadline is 10 minutes. No, you take deadline is 15 minutes. Goal is 5 minutes. The deadline is 50 minutes. Now tell me. See, let's say if goal is specified 5 minutes and deadline is 10 minutes. Let's consider this example. If I consume 5 minutes of goal, then I will have only 5 minutes of deadline. Correct. You'll have only 5 minutes of deadline. You will not have again 10 minutes because deadline is specified as 10 minutes. You will not get that 10 minutes. You will have only 5 minutes. Remaining time means the deadline is getting calculated from the starting only. Let's say 8:30. I started my task. By 8:35 my goal time is finished. And by 8:40 my deadline time gets finished. Deadline time will be finished. It will not take again 10 minutes. It will not give you again 10 minutes. When you're saying the goal should be higher than the deadline, what is the logic behind that? Means goal is 5 minutes. Deadline cannot be 2 minutes. Obviously. Because you understand what I'm trying to say. Got. If you try to give also, it will not take. You try to give. Here 5 minutes. 10 minutes is there, right? You try to give 5 minutes and 2 minutes below. On the top, you keep us 5 only. Below you give us 2 minutes. And try to save. It will throw an error. It must be less than deadline. Got, you understand. Refresh. Actions and refresh. On the top right corner, we have actions. This is the standard format like goal, deadline, and what was the term. Pass it deadline. Pass it deadline. You understand it. What I'm trying to say. You know actions and refresh. Not that refresh. Not that refresh. Go to actions button and refresh. Refresh. Pass it deadline. Pass it deadline. We'll discuss well configuration. Then you'll be understanding it. But goal and deadline, you got it. They might ask you some actions. What are the actions available for an SLA? You need to remember notify, signify, notify manager, those things. But out of this, I have one question. Like in my project, they have defined the rules. Because in SL, I also seen like notify manager, notify business kind of levels of their call flow. But there are users like invitee approval, event planner. All these are the custom users which developers define in that application. I'm talking about the project on which I'm working. There is an event planner, event approver, invitee approver. Those are all seen in an organization. There will be many operators, right? Like there will be an operator, C operator in the sense. I'm not telling about the C, there are two. You have to understand in a way that every operator, suppose you are an operator for an organization. Operator means who is an operator, who is an employee. Whoever logs in into the system, though he is an operator, see all the operators are mapped to some access group. Access group is nothing but a role. You are one operator. He is an operator. He is a role of senior manager. There will be only few roles in an organization. Like there will be some 20 to 25 roles in an organization. All operators will be mapped to those roles only. You understand what I'm trying to say. Are there any specific list of roles in Pega? Only. Those are all business defined. See how you can say, suppose you are working in a banking project. And also there is one software IT project is there. In the IT project, what are the roles? Roles are like associate, senior manager, consultant, programmer, analyst or system engineer. These are the roles present in an IT industry. But what are the roles present in a banking industry? Like there might be a role called a customer service representative or some clerk or some front desk or some back end operator. There are different roles in the different organization, right? The role cannot be same, right? You understand what I'm trying to say. Those roles you have to create in Pega. Those are. That will all come under security concept. Access roles and all. If you click on records. If you click on records, there is a security there. Security category. If you expand that security category, all those things will be present there. See access rows and all. Access role name access group. Those are all the roles which are presented in an organization. You can see administrator is one role. These things comes under security. We will not discuss this now. This is very big concept. Application security. But here we can see a list of all roles. Access role. If I go to access role name, then I will be able to see the list of all roles which are actually there, present in an organization. In that project we can see. Correct. See roles will be different for business to business. Right. For an If you take Amazon, there will be a delivery executive role. But for banking project, that role will not be present because that is not required. Right? Are there any such roles which are required for the system execution, not for the application user? Because see developers. See, let's think there is a role called developer. The developer is for system execution in the sense like it is for developers. It is not for the business users. The role called developer is for backend team like our team. It is not for business users and in privileges. This is what and actually the pages or rules which are accessed by that respective role is that role. I cannot explain you directly what is the privileges. If you want to know about privileges, I need to tell you regarding access groups, access roles, access role to objects, and then privileges. Just like that. I cannot explain you what is the privilege because everything is interlinked. And I need to explain you what is the 5. There are numbers in privileges. If you open any privileged rule, there are some classes and numbers. 5, 3, 2, 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. If you click on one thing, there is only one privilege. See, there are instances. What is that 5 represents? See, 5 is equal to production. 4 equal to pre-production means within 5 means you have access to production. 4 means you can do until pre-production only. Like that, based on the numbers, there are very big understanding on security concept. Why I am asked just to get a complete understanding of my existing project. I was just curious to know like what are the count of total actual users of that application and what privileges they have. Because in NET somewhere I heard like page level authentication where we can see actual list of all pages to which that user can access. That's why I am just trying to correlate that stuff. Because once you cannot directly see like that in Pega. You cannot directly see like that in Pega. In that manner, I only need to understand like the user and its workflow or functional. You have to understand the role first. What is the role and what that role will do and what access he should have. The role is then a trainee. The role is a trainee role. The trainee cannot have access to most of the things. The access has to be restricted. In that scenario, you will use privileges to restrict or you will use some other access linear rules. There are many rules for giving an access and to restrict an access. In case of manager, manager is one role. Everything is based on roles only. And senior manager is another role. Based on a role, you will define what are the privileges must be available to him. And there are some HR pages, only HR can access it. Those are roles. That role you have to give an access. And for manager role, it has to be discarded. Like you should not give them access. Security is one interesting topic. Like it is very easy actually. See, if you open your operator, you click on your operator EA on the bottom left. Bottom left. Bottom left. Click on that. Click on operator. See, every operator will be mapped to access group. See, the access group is others. Access group. Now, if you open that access group, click on that access group. Not on Google. You have to click on the crosshair icon. It will open the application. Go to your operator. A previous tab is there, right? Previous tab is operator only. You need not open it again. The tab previous to this one, right? You click on the crosshair icon. Is there it? One item. Round color icon. That one. See, now you have opened that. See, your operator is mapped to access group. Access group is mapped to your access roles. If you come down, see there are available roles. Is there right? Available row. Now this access group has some portals also. Available portals also. If you're on the top, you can see what portal this access group must have an access. Like if suppose a manager is there. Manager should not have an access to developer portal, right? Why he should have a developer? He's not a developer. You will remove the developer from here. You will give only user portal. Mostly for all the business users, you will give user portal. You will not give developer portal. You understand what I'm trying to say. I'm trying to say it is the basic level is an operator ID. What is your operator ID? And from operator ID to which access group you are mapped. From access group access role. From access role to object. From access role to object is privileges. Like that, you have to start learning. You cannot directly, that good you will not understand. Regarding privileges and not, understood right. What I'm trying to say, we will not cover the security in case of CSA. Security concepts are mostly covered in CSA. Any questions till now for today? Thanks guys. Thank you. Please do like, share and subscribe to our channel.